Alrighty, I guess we're live. I'm gonna give it a minute to, you know, do its thing and people filter in. I'm having fun tonight. I'm back. Wait, 1 sec. Yeah, let me just check something real quick. I might need to reset my body. I think, yeah. So I moved everything around, actually. My apartment. By that I mean reset character position. Oh, shit. That didn't work. Well, while everyone's filtering in, I can... Oh, got calibrate position. This is what I need. Okie dokie dokie doke. Let's close that up. Alrighty. Well, tonight we're going to have some fun. I'm excited to see everyone. I am happy to be back. Because let me tell you... Ooh, my mood took a beat in the last few weeks. I can't wait to talk about it. Do we have anything interesting I can show off as we wait for people to come in? Actually, there's a few. Let's see if I can... you know what? I have a few ideas. Let's see. Come on. I'm gonna goof around with Ringo, but... we'll see. I will hold off for now. It's been a while. I don't remember what everything I've been working on entirely. Let's do we'll get a spooky. We'll do spooky. Yo Wonder is here. Yay! My good friend who encouraged me to do this tonight. I am excited. Hello, Okumi. Welcome. I'm going to have some fun tonight. Hopefully you guys will too. We'll find out. But, just waiting for this thing to load up. How is everyone tonight? As I mentioned in the, description of this video, it's the end of the world as we know it on Tuesday, and I feel fine. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. This is... I think my mic's a little... Is my mic too loud? I'm gonna turn it down slightly. Like I said, I actually just literally reset everything up here at the workstation. I got moved my TV, like where I am right now, my TV was, and where my TV was, and where my computer is, or, yeah, I think I swapped them, and, mainly because I needed a change. Yeah, anxiety has been a bitch this month. Like this week? I don't like this month. Okay, I'm just trying to see what the, well, waiting for that to, it's taking a bit to boot up. No doubt, because I had to reset the whole damn PC. That was a fun story. So, like, this month in a nutshell, while we're waiting for, responding for, Source Filmmaker, I started out, like, around the 10th, I was like, oh shit, my computer is giving me issues. I might need to reset everything. And, yeah, so I reset it, and then I got locked out of my Twitter, because... two-factor authentication was not working, and so like both those things right around my birthday, actually, which was the 11th, really hit me hard. So wait, what was it called? It was in the piece. So yeah, I was it was not fun, but now I honestly feel a lot better. I've really gotten out of my funk as of late, and I wanted to see you all guys, because I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy these, and apparently you guys do too. If you notice, I also moved this over because my whole setup is completely changed, or is like better. It is the same, but it's better. Having like the desk I had, it really limited my feet and my how I could sit. Because it's like, it was an old desk that we got like years ago from my family when I was still, I think I was living with them, and they got me this awesome desk. But it just limited my how wide I could put my feet and where my things were. So when I decided to started to move the TV onto that, and then use this open area here on on this table that I have in my setup in my apartment. And let me tell you, it is wonderful being able to put both my feet out really wide. The map I'm loading today is Pumpkin Hill from Sonic Adventure 2, because I felt it was kind of a spoopy kind of thing. To be honest, the only reason I downloaded it and I did not render it properly. Oh shit, are you kidding me? Oh, there's no light in here, is there? Well, I'll be damned. Well, We won't use that tonight then. But I was like, unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. Well, we're not going to use that tonight. But let's see what else we got. Got a few different options here. Kind of want to use Evil Dead Cabin. Let's do that. I'm trying to think of something fun to goof around with and tonight while we're talking and hanging out. Yeah. I got me a Skeletor today from, I was looking up there at it, from Walmart. I may actually go get Battle Cat and He-Man then. Because, like, above me, I'm looking up, like, right above my, my computer desk is the lower shelf. Above that is Skeletor. I'm like, that's it at the moment. I cleared it off. But the lower shelf is, like, literally my entire collection of Amiibo from Smash Brothers. And I kid you not, I literally have almost every single one of them. And none of them I was scalped on. I've kept true to my principle. I was not going to pay more than MSRP, and I have almost the entire collection all these years later. Okay, so let's see if I can... Okay, perfect. Now, the lighting isn't on, so let's enable lighting. Okay, and then I have to go inside, and a lot of things are in here. The fuck are you? Hi! I remember you. This is not the one I want, weirdly enough. Like, I was expecting a different one, so I might need to go load that in. Like, cause the lighting's all off in here. Load map again! Evil Dead Cabin. That's the one. But, yes. We're gonna see if we can goof around it. I actually have an Ash model from, I think, his appearance in Dead by Daylight, which the Oh my goodness! You know what? You're right. It really does. Hello, C4. But yeah, you know what? You're right. It does look like him. That's okay. So this is a different one. I don't remember this one. Actually, which one? Oh wow. Okay. Both. Oh. Sorry, I'm just kind of like looking at the different. Choose my options here. What's down here? Okay, yeah, they're all the same. Kind of. The other one was a bit better, actually. Hey, scam. Yep, I'm trying to see what I can do for around. Oh, sorry, I was kind of laughing at the well-designedness of this. God, this is well put together. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Evil Dead 2 is one of my all-time favorite movies ever made. And looking at this setup, it is pretty spot on, with the exception of very limited stuff. But holy shit, this is well put together. This is like exactly what it's like. There's no the cellar's open, but oh, I'm just trying to see what I can work with tonight, because okay, actually, yeah, the lighting's a lot better in here. To be honest, Scam, I'm just kind of winging it. We're gonna have some fun tonight, just make some cool stuff. I don't know what yet. I'm just kind of there's the tool shed. So I'm looking at this Evil Dead 2 map I found. Oh wow, they got this spot on. But there's no Freddy Krueger glove up there. We won't use it. We won't use that tonight. But that was just something I was considering. I'm just kind of looking through all my ideas that we could work with tonight. You guys have any ideas? Because I was thinking something spoopy. That's kind of why I named it the project file today, Spoopy. But I am open to ideas. Because honestly, you guys got some cool stuff. Have given me some neat ideas. I'm not okay. So I forgot about these. There's another thing I found. It was sets of maps called Anime Planet. I've been wanting to take a look at them. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. I never noticed that he does look like my avatar does look like Coop. Mainly because I look like Coop. I mean, I look like my avatar. I've been meaning to go. Appreciate it, Scam. Love hearing from you. By the way, congratulations on the house. I saw that in my sub feed. I haven't got a chance to look at it, but I am so happy for you guys. That's awesome. Congratulations. Scam, I would say, is a good friend, and I would say he's a cool dude. If you're not subbed to his channel, go sub to it. He does blogs now, but honestly, his dogs are just the cutest things in the world. See you later, bud. But, okay, this is actually a nice map. I like it. Oh, God. let me put it this way, C4. About Evil Dead 2. Okay, so no problem. But Evil Dead 2. What can I say about that film? That is quite literally one of my all-time favorite movies ever made, and that's no exaggeration. To be quite honest, I'm gonna gush for a minute because I love that film. I watched that film made 4 years ago for the first time when I was really getting back when I was getting into horror for the first real time. When I was a kid, I saw that cover of the skull with the eyes and everything, like at a VHS or like some sort of like I think it was K's merchandise, so you know it's how old I am. It was VHS copy, and it scared the crap out of me. I'm like, that is just horrifying. But I watched it in preparation because I was going to watch Ash vs. Evil Dead. My friend had just gotten the DVD of it. And so I was like, I want to watch Evil Dead 2. And it literally became, in one viewing, my favorite horror movie. My favorite movies, let alone horror movies. The thing about Evil Dead 2 is, and this is what I think is really neat about it, the jump scares are entirely telegraphed. And his Sam... Okay, I kid you not. I watched that movie. I start to notice how Sam Raimi telegraphs the jump scares. It's always it's like a formula. He looks around, and it's whenever the person's the most calm, and it's wherever they're not looking. Like you can almost like telegraph every jump scare in the damn film because of that way. And I love that movie. And then like I literally sat down and watched the pilot for Ash vs. Evil Dead, and I'm like I love that movie so much that for the first time I was like, this episode is directed by him and it shows. I was blown away. And then like I watched the next episode. This episode was not directed by him and it shows. But that show's really good. I've yet to finish season 2. I just engorged and loved season 1. So, but oh man, Ash Campbell's a god. And to be honest, seeing him helm Doctor Strange, yes, I would agree with something special. Seeing him helm Multiverse of Madness, like he's the only person who probably could do it alongside. Because honestly, I think the original director said I want to do like horror in it, like in the sequel, and he got gone. But now they got Sam Raimi. I'm excited for that, mainly because it's gonna be Lovecraftian. Shuma-Gorath is the villain, as far as I know, and that is gonna be amazing. Oh, it was. It was got three seasons, then it was canceled by Starz. But I think Bruce or maybe Raimi said this. He said, you literally have like several movies worth of content in the 3 seasons, and I agree. It's sad, but I mean, let's put it in perspective. We got that series. We didn't get a chance to see him fight Freddy or Krueger in Freddy or Jason in a sequel, which was a possibility. But unfortunately, we did at least get 3 seasons worth, and that show is amazing. My only regret is that they didn't follow through and put Ash in Mortal Kombat 11. That was what I wanted. Like I bought the games. I'm like, I want to see in DLC, and they had like if you look at the DLC files. Like, the update files at one point, they had exchanges between him and Spawn. Really funny. I actually have both Spawn and Ash. I wonder if I could make something with that. One sec. I'm going to go get me a Mountain Dew, and I'll be right back. I just have to walk around. It's not as long a walk this time. And you can hear me the whole damn time. Okay. But yes, it was canceled, sadly. But I'm just happy we got to see Ash come back. Let's see. I was goofing around with Joe. Actually, I have a few different Joes. I was actually trying to get. I have Cobra Commander. Speaking of Joe, I need Cobra Commander. I need to finish porting from this game. I'm gonna try and find something anime related. Let's see if we can put something in this anime world. Let's go to, of all places, anime. Anubis is the first thing that comes up. I'm not surprised. Oh, and here's a... Wait, Thick Putin? Holy shit, how did I get this? That's amazing. That's fucking amazing. Does he have the walk cycle? Oh my god, that's amazing. It's wide Putin. Oh, that's great. That's great. I didn't even know I had that here. That's amazing. I was just kind of looking through some of the things I have. What the heck? Oh, Yellow Temperance. Okay. Nail. I'm like looking through some of my files here. Oh, that's right. I do have the Bebop. I do have the Cowboy Bebop. I think. I was kind of looking through some of my shit. Oh my goodness. Oh, C4, your aunt reminds me of my uncle. And also, Douglas Adams, one of the most underrated authors of recent memory, in my opinion. God rest his soul. I know he was. My uncle was that same way. He's why I'm an artist. To be quite honest, I love him. He's awesome. I want him to know how much that meant to me, because honestly, like, I'm not an animator without his help. I'm not an artist because of, like, I discovered so much from him. Oh, like, I discovered. It's funny, when I was a kid, no one knew anything about, at least the kids at school didn't know about, because I'm 30 as of this year. When I was a kid, anime wasn't the thing yet. But when I was a little kid, God rest Dan's soul. When I was a kid, anime hadn't really picked up entirely, but my uncle had. My neighbor took. You know what? Fuck it. I know what I'm gonna do tonight. We're gonna do Me and the Boys. But I'm gonna have to alter him slightly, but we're doing Me and the Boys tonight. I want to finish that. Anyway, sorry. I got distracted there. She was, or my uncle was, he showed me a copy of My Neighbor Totoro when I was a little kid. So when I saw Pokemon for the first time, I was like, that's a Totoro! Snorlax is a Totoro! I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so we need the Rhino. I think the pack I had a Rhino. Yeah, it did. That's not as good a Rhino as I wanted. Where's Vulture? Oh, I'm in SFM right now, actually. Source Filmmaker. That's where. Okay, so MFF. I am in Source Filmmaker. Blender I might use because I'm gonna need to add in. Wait, where'd he go? Okay. A bunch of other characters. I'm gonna try and see if I can do Me and the Boys today. I have a lot of really weird ideas coming off the top of my head. Oh, geez, he has some bad proportions. I'm gonna need to okay. So I need to grab all of them. I made a Green Goblin. That's already good. It's basically Green Goblin from the animated series. Okay. Oh, Electro. Electro. Do I have him? Yes, I do. And he's classic. Alright. And now we're going to add in my Green Goblin that I made. Let's see. We need to go into the other prefix. It should be... It should come up. Yep. The Boys. I have that one. I don't know what that one is, but this is the Boys. Okay. So, our goal tonight, I think we're going to do tonight, is to make all of them like this gentleman here. This wonderful model I made that okay, so we're going to have to do outline only. So we're going to try and make everyone else look just like him. So we're going to try and see if we can make the Boys tonight a thing. So we're going to have him, and then we're going to turn the rest of them into basically him. I might do, yeah, that's slightly better. Oh, C4, it is an amazing tool, and it's free, and you can learn a lot. I've been mentoring Wonder a bit on this. Source Filmmaker is so easy to use. I could be using Blender. I could learn how to use Blender, but I don't. Mainly because I fucking love this. I love this program. It's the reason is because it's... Fuck, what's the word? Words. I'm running out of words. It's simple to use, and it's very straightforward. Blender is great, which we're going to move to in just a minute. But, it's so overworld. It's not straightforward in how you use it. Source Filmmaker is very straightforward, and that's to it's like the workflow. That's to its almost to its detriment. But okay, so we're gonna go, and I'm gonna start working on. We're gonna try and convert those other guys into looking like the old Me and the Boys meme. Because I've been meaning to get this. So I get random inspiration, I get an idea, and I just say, you know what, we're doing that tonight, and that's what we're gonna do. So we need to get Vulture from here, and we're gonna decompile him. Yeah, I would say that's a good analogy. Its splendor is very useful, but it's so like you can do anything in it. So the learning curve is very all over the place. This is one way of putting it. So I love it for like this kind of reminds me of nuking ants. This is a phrase I picked up from Trey Parker, Matt Stone. I once heard how they do their show is they animate everything. Oh no, it's not. My point is that their cutout animation style, that they use for South Park, is done entirely in Maya. That's why if you go, that's why every episode, save for the pilot, it is currently in 1080p you can watch, and that's because they saved all the project files and then they can re-render it. And they refer to using Maya, a 3D animation program, to make these cutout animations as quote nuking ants, and I have great respect for them for that reason alone. It's like, oh, it's how they get things done quick, and I can respect that like nobody's business. So we're gonna start with the Vulture because I think he's gonna be the easiest. I think we'll find out if that's right or not. But import. Alright, so for those paying attention at home, what I did was these models were from a pack I think I got this pack either off Gmod's workshop or possibly off of Gmod or possibly SFM Lab. As one of those two, I got like a pack full of like Spider-Man characters, and I extracted them all out to my anime prefix. Everything that is related to anime and or comics, I try and put in there. P-Shift, if you look at all these prefixes here, P-Shift is actually my custom, like everything that I make, and it's connected to my, this is my Source Filmmaker folder. That's where all my models, like here, this guy here is, in that folder. And P-Shift actually is referenced to my band. That's another thing entirely. But what I did was I dragged them in here and saved them in my Blender folder. Yeah, I would say that's a good way of putting it. And Source Filmmaker is like a machinima tool, and it's very straightforward. It's so funny. I was hearing about how Disney was cutting corners on The Mandalorian season 2. Me and the Boys. The Boys meme. And they apparently were using a game engine to render things out now. And I'm like, are you kidding me? They are literally... I was kind of flabbergasted because they're basically doing what I'm doing here, which is using a game engine to render things out in real time. So I was like, that's awesome. And mind you, the Source engine is ancient in technology standards. I think someone put it best. They were like, oh yeah, it's like, how did they word it? It's like a 20-year-old program. The Source engine was like derived from Quake, Cold Source, which is a derivative of Quake. Okay, me and the... Are you kidding me? That's funny. Okay, fun little. Yeah, 2003. Fun little tidbit. I'm gonna zoom in here. This is the QC file that Crowbar generated. Note the location of the textures. Models, Me and the Boys, Vulture. The guy had already thought of it. The guy who poured this in had already was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a. He made a little reference and where he placed it. That okay. Props, my good sir. I'm going to take it one step further beyond. So if we go to anime materials, models, it should be under. Yeah, Gold Source Quake 2. You got it. See that? Yeah, they. It's weird, you know how it all connects. I like Source. I wish Gaben would stop being such a fucking tease and give us the Source 2 tools. I am drooling. I'm probably drooling more than Gary from Gary's mod because he actually has it. He has the Source 2 tools. I want it. The amount of time I've spent in this engine porting shit, and even before playing with Gary's mod, for example, when I was in college, when I was in college, even I was thinking. I theorized that if something's not in Source Engine, all it takes is time, and someone will eventually have the time to port some model from some game over to Gary's mod and by extension the Source Engine. The only factor is time, and it seems like I was right because people fucking love this shit, and I personally do too as well. So we're gonna import the okay. So that's his main body. I'm gonna import in. Oh, he doesn't have any. Oh shit, okay. Let me check if I'm right here. I've noticed he doesn't have any bump maps, and I wonder if I could search for it. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna take a quick look at the material file here. There's probably a few enhancements. Yeah, he did not add anything to it. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick Google search over on the other corner just in case. Because I'm curious if I can find. This is from, I think, Future Fight? Was it? Yeah, Future Fight. Vulture. I'm probably gonna go on DeviantArt, if anything. But basically, I kind of want to see if there's a. If there is, because I know like the Green Goblin I found, which I think is from Future Fight. I think he came with normal maps, so I'm like, this person obviously didn't get me any normal maps, so I'm gonna look for them. Okay, so what's new? I go here all the time to find proper animation shit or like find stuff to derive from. It's so funny. Okay, so Marvel Future Fight. And they. Oh wait. Okay. Oh, perfect. Awesome. I'm going to grab this mainly so I can have at the textures, and okay. Cool. Awesome. We're gonna let that do its thing, and cool. Because I have a gut feeling that the actual program itself will in fact have the proper textures that I can derive. Like the plan is, I'm gonna go grab the textures, blow them up a bit, get normal maps in, and I'm gonna have to basically simplify them. And you'll see what I mean by that. I'm just letting my. Come on, I know I have a Grease Monkey script here. Oh my god. I fucking hate. Oh wait, I know what I can do. This is one of those things that bugs me about, you know, we'll put the model here, but you got to go through fucking like several different adlifies. Oh yes, perfect. I have a Grease Monkey script. Okay, so he gave me here the OBJ file, which is perfectly fine. I want that. Okay, so we're gonna go open this up. Okay. Hopefully. Oh wow, they don't actually do that. Well, I'll be damned. They don't come with them. They just have. Okay, well, I can make some. I'm gonna probably do that in just a minute. But I don't want to have to do that. I don't have to. Okay, so long story short, to explain unnecessary explanation. One of the things I love doing with these, I'm gonna have to like go in here and simplify the color scheme because we're trying to make. No, not this. I'm gonna hide that again. Plan is to make this into this. I just realized I'm gonna have to add the head. I forgot this was the this wasn't the original vulture. This was the second vulture. Well, I can change that. It's not gonna be a problem, but it's just gonna be like I'll have to like add in something. I didn't realize it was I forgot that the one from that show was the second vulture. And are you kidding? Oh jeez, I need to go in here and just adjust something. There is some problems here, and I'm noticing them like my little issues. Flip. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That was easier than I thought it was gonna be. That was. I noticed that when I looked at this, something was off the color here. It turned out it was a normal that was not set correctly. Well, okay. So we're gonna go in here. Go into not that this vulture. So tonight we will work on this, but and I'll get to show you some of the cool little techniques I've learned over the years, or recently especially. Most notably, how I've learned to blow up textures. Now, the cool thing that I've been really fascinated by is AI upscaling. Appreciate it. But no, seriously. One cool thing I've learned, I think is pretty neat, is AI upscaling. This texture is probably like, from what I'm just looking at right now, probably 512 by 512, from what I can guess. And that is very small, by my standards. You can see if you look right here at this texture here, this is low res. Of course, it's a mobile game model, which is where you get a lot of. I'm not gonna lie, like some characters, like I stake out DeviantArt a lot, like looking for stuff like this. I'm like, I'm gonna find something interesting, and who knows what it'll look like. Like there's a few people I follow. This guy here, his stuff is top notch. His name is Stefano96. He's on. He's actually on the Gmod Workshop, but you can download his stuff directly from here, and it's his models are. I derive a lot of my own work from his stuff. Let me see what I mean by that. Like he ports a bunch of stuff like to source from various games, or in this JoJo stuff. I take and oh yeah, oh dude, they posted all like this is one of my main places I mine for content, because you'll find things not only in source code, like this is we're lucky that I'm lucky that what's the word, that he ports these in, but like he derived them from like people porting models from to what's called XNA Lara, which is a certain type of file format, and it's a composer app, and he'll port them in. That's kind of what I usually do, but like he helps me get a step further in it. Like these models here are fine for most people, but for me, like I really like a certain type of flex like there's two different types of facial flexes you can produce in source. He uses what's called FACS, which is the type they use in Half-Life 2. I prefer the standard SFM, which is HWM, because they have far better options. The FACS flexes are far better for like our lip sync flex, and they can be automatic. Like the lip sync cannot be automatically generated. The trade-off is they're not as good in my opinion. I usually I have presets made ready to go for like whenever I want to add flexes. But like this guy's stuff's good. But like say here, so Strayso, his model was good. But like one thing he doesn't take into account is like what's called sharp edges, and I have to go in there and fix them, but they turn out really good by the end of it all. The Richard Nixon head actually was derived from like the jar was based off his Dio Brando head here he made, and it was very helpful. So I frequent his content because they're really useful. So, but I'm gonna show you what I do when it comes to upscaling. So, in case if you guys didn't know, Gundam, This computer was from him. It was payment for me getting his VTuber setup going. Before that, I had a piece of junk that barely ran, so I sold my. And this is a great PC. But I have a beast of a graphics card in here, an ATI, and I can use it to upscale these pictures. Okay, so yeah, I was right, 512 by 512. So we're gonna blow them up to 4K using AI upscaling, particularly Waifu 2X, using Vulkan, the Vulkan backend for my thing. So this program is a all-in-one by. It's so weird, isn't it? It honestly, like, and even then, they usually do only Vyseams. Like the simplest of things for, and personally, like, their HIDM flexes are fucking amazing. Mainly because they have such a usefulness, I guess you could say. I mean, to be fair, I'm guessing, I think, considering what I've seen on both NetherRealm Studios' models from, I think, I usually focus on grabbing their, considering what I've seen when it comes to NetherRealm's models from their games, like Injustice 2 and whatnot, I think they use motion capture. So let's say, okay, look at that difference between that and before, night and day, if you ask me. It doesn't look too good, but that's because I haven't generated any normal maps. Well, yeah, that's the thing, is that it's so funny. Like, if you compare Doom 3's facial flexes to Half-Life 2, it's night and day. Like, I noticed that when I was playing Doom 3, because I was like, wow. That's like, it was so funny. Like I watched something, and the animator inside me, I've been enjoying Clone Wars and the Siege of Mandalore so much, mainly because of and as an animator, I think it's amazing. Okay, so here's something interesting that I work around. Now, I can't. Because it's designed primarily for an NVIDIA-based GPU, there's a limit to what I can use my GPU for. So what I do is I go in and... Well, I think actually the reason why it's Pac-Man and Flaps mainly because they're not in, like, they'll manually animate everything. And that's just it, you know? Like, why do... So that's my theory anyway. But, okay, that's a good way of putting it. I will agree. But yeah, so what I do actually is, if I want to use, what's called ESRGAN, their, types of algorithms for this kind of shit, I use a, Google Drive, collaboration system. You can basically... it's like a cloud-based for free, like for a certain amount of workload. You can use Google servers to essentially do shit for you. And let me tell you, it is very helpful. I used it when I was making my Shine On Ya Spoony Diamond video, using like that like facial deepfake first order or whatever I think it's called. It's also referred to as Yanderify. I used that. So, but this is another thing I found, which is based on ESRGAN, which is a amazing system for certain types of models. And I have both a normal mapping upscaler, and I also have a normal mapping generator. And I use, depending if I need to upscale a normal map, I could use my on-file copies, or I could upscale them this way, like using like the basic algorithms I have, which aren't very optimal for that, or I'd use this. In this case, I'm using the actual texture itself to generate a brand new texture, and this is one of those things that I do to try and make things look nicer. Like if you compare, I probably could actually. Let's see if I can go in here. I'm gonna go in here and show you a difference. I'll give it time. Let me tell you, I have a feeling that things are gonna get broken up soon. If Ted Cruz gets his way, and I say go for it, bud, kick their asses. Let's see if it'll let me. If I have something here, I can demonstrate the difference. I think these might be it. So I think this is the original one. This is one of the ones I think he made from a model from. This is a model from a mobile game. And I think I cleaned it up. I'm not sure if this is the one I cleaned up or the one he made originally. Okay, this is the one he. Oh, this is my new one. Okay, so wait, did I? No, I. You know what? I'm not sure if this is the one I added or if I just haven't updated the textures yet. But let me see. Well, there's one way of finding out. Oh yeah, there's not only that. Like Ted Cruz. Okay, this is his original version. Ted Cruz nearly bit his head off, and I say, give him hell, Ted. If you guys haven't seen that, where he was literally just beating the ever-loving pulp out of Jack Dorsey, oh, it was a sight to behold. Holy shit. I enjoyed every minute of it. But yeah, I was enjoying seeing him getting his just desserts. Okay. So that was the original model of Straight So. This is my model. Just did a few improvements to his. Let's see. I made sure I upscaled the. I upscaled. Yep. Here it is. See. Okay. So if you'll notice, his the textures are different colored. They're also not as low res. I made sure that I both upscaled the textures as well as tried to apply the anime colors. I also went in and gotten in all the proper HWM flexes because I wanted to do, and I'm still working on this idea, a music video, Money for Nothing, with Dire and Straits. I have a whole stage folk I've been building, like a fucking, what's the name of it? I have a whole map I built based off of the Money for Nothing. Don't get me started on the GOP. I was. Don't get me started. So I could rant about them. I was. Trump is probably the first president I've ever felt proud to have voted for. Yeah, God, don't get me started on cloth effects. The problem. That's why I want to use Source 2, because Source 2's cloth physics are fucking amazing. In fact, I'm going to pull up an animation I love because it's and also based off of music I love. Hey, me, how are you tonight? Well, I'm doing fine, Charza. How are you? All right. So let's see if I can find. Oh, Christ sake. That doesn't sound anything like a company trying to recoup losses. Fuck. I think it's under Jerkin. Source 2. It's actually Corey's the guy I'm looking for. His stuff. This guy's been doing a lot of stuff in Source 2, filmmaker, and I love it. His stuff's amazing. Most notable. Here's one for example.
Could you pay me in advance?
The engine is fucking amazing. You serious? But the cloth physics are phenomenal. I'm trying to find his little yeah, here it is. This is actually my favorite because it has Devo. That is some solid cloth physics. I'm jealous. And I fucking love Devo. I'll tell you that much right now. Dunna. Oh, that's gorgeous. Like I said, I want him to stop being a tease and give us the bloody. Oh God, it's like he's taunting us, like Gaben, you know. All right, so I got normal generator. Has it popped out any yet? No. I made some for Another model I have on the workbench. I'm gonna get such. Okay, anyway, let's just say it's from a. Sandbox, which is what it's called, is coming. If Valve News Network is to be believed, but it.
Oh, Dad, can't you just be fucking normal?
As a matter of fact, Nezard, you're not wrong. It's been fucking atrocious trying to get it running on mine. In fact, my fans ran so fast, I was like, shit, I may actually be able to run this. Oh god.
I love you, Mr. Bubs. Do you love me too? No?
Probably could run it if I could get it running, right?
Yeah, I got you.
His stuff's so
I
funny.
got this on camera.
He does a pretty good job. Like, I'm not gonna lie, his meme recreations here with G-Man inspired one of my own. Like, I kind of blame Corey for that, because his stuff's like... I had so much fun making this.
Oh my.
It was pretty much inspired by his kind of shit, which is... Atomic Fallout. Give it times. Give it time. It will happen. Or rather... Yeah, I love you, Mr. Boobs. Okay. Oh wow, it's taking its sweet time. I'm not surprised. But yeah. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna. I'm gonna save this for later. But we're gonna go in there. We're gonna make a meme. I'm in the mood to make something with fucking with some Gmod character with Mr. G-Man himself. I am. Or at the very least, I can show you how I made my oh my model or oh my animation. If you think that's good, though, seriously, he did a whole rendition of this. I still can't believe he recreated the entire music video, which is actually one of my favorite music videos of all time. One of my favorite bands, one of my inspirations. Fuck, 1 sec. Okay. This guy did an amazing. Holy shit. I'm not gonna show the whole thing because I feel like I'm gonna be copyright claimed. Not by Corey, but more likely, obviously, Talking Heads. Oh, it makes me weep. It's so good.
My.
Wait, no. I mean, I can emulate it kind of, but not as good. I mean, seriously,
Nice.
this stuff's so good. Anyway. We're actually gonna go look at the oh my animation if I can find it amongst my. Oh yeah, here it is. I'll show you guys how I did it, or at the very least, like the scene build I made. It's like I had to go in, look at that shot over and over and over of oh my. Wait, not that. I had to like compare.
Oh my.
Like frame by frame how this whole scene was set up. So let's we're gonna let it load up. It was fairly simple, but it was fun. Notice also I altered the watermark to be more like the original watermark from the scene from a certain I hate to say it, but I'm gonna charge ahead anyway with it. Okay, first off, I think, yeah, I had to like, I guess the rigs aren't attached, but I like recolored all these panels to the proper color from the original scene itself. But so like,
Oh my.
okay, I'm gonna charge ahead with this anyway. The scene it's from is from a trap style cartoon, adult, off-brand. I feel kind of bad that I know I've seen this guy in some straight off-brand, meaning that he's a crossover actor. Anywho, let's get past that. I'm trying to think of something to animate. We're gonna. Trying to think of like reaction memes. You guys got anything? I'd love to hear what you got. I'm trying to think of like reaction, like short. Oh, reaction. Form weapons. That's what I need. forum weapons. But feel free to name ideas for quick little animations I could do. So let's see. I'm just gonna go in here and. C4, you're basically describing why Tim Pool voted for him, and I agree. I think that's pretty much all you can do. I personally think he's pretty good, but I won't deny he's far from perfect. So I don't blame you. But I had an idea for a Pinhead joke, but I can't. Fuck. I'll think about that. But no, I would say he's a symptom of a larger problem. And right now, if we don't, well, I personally think like you just gotta. Yeah, I will say he is what he is, and I'd rather have him than a deep state. We'll just say, keep it simple. That Ripper anime, that might be a selection I'm considering. And that also is one I was thinking of. Oh. I could see that working. We will do this. Alright. So we're going to make a new program. We're going to say that. We're going to do that tonight. That escalated. And my model is glitching up. Quickly. Alright. And we're going to split these out. I'm going to have to... Well, actually... Yes, I know what I can do. Unload map. Load map. I know the map I need. The office. Alright. So, I also need to download the audio. So we'll go into user mod. Sound. Open a command prompt. YouTube DL. By the way, YouTube DL. If you need a way of downloading videos, it is, in my opinion, the best, and it works on off-brand as well. Bet you didn't hear that from me, mother. So, I think that's right. Yep. Okay. Oh, perfect. Office is here. I just need to add in all the game elements. Or draw all the other element entities. Okay, perfect. Now we need to go into an... So this is a recreation map of the office. The literal office from NBC's Thunder Mifflin. There you go. It's a nice map. I've been wanting to use it for more. So I'm going to go into... Not here, but... not here. And you go into the... Michael's room. I didn't watch The Office as much as most people, so I don't know exactly. Yeah, okay, we'll go. Well, yes, that'll work. I'll just have to increase the light. Alright, we'll put a new scene camera here, and that's done. So I'm going to have to move. Friend, yeah. I've been using good old what's his name's Noble's mannerisms as of recently. Ron.
Boy, that escalated.
Okay, cool. Now I'm going to have to move you over for just a sec. I'm going to Blade, delete you, snap you back over. Perfect. Okay, that's done. I may have to move you over entirely. I love Noble. He's pretty goofy. There was something I was going to animate recently from his most recent off-brand memes segment. He was making a reference to, I think, what's his butt? Oh, generally what I do in Source Filmmaker itself, I usually have to like shrink, like do like a attach scale model. Attach or add model scale, or add. I right click like a head or a neck and say add scale control to this, and then zero it out, and then I usually like try and attach the do the same for the other and then put it on. Otherwise, I'll do it entirely within Blender, which in my opinion is far better. It's like, had I known that, I would have done that, you know? When I was... But, like, I did that back when, fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? I did that back when I made, I think, my old Napa collaboration video with, what's his name? I did, Devil Artemis had a collab he made a couple years ago, I think for Christmas, I think 2018, and I was part of that, and for my Napa model, I did that for him. I took, I think the body was of Senator Armstrong, and then his, oh, fuck, I might need to remove that, one sec, and then his head was obviously Napa. Yeah, that'll be better. I'm just gonna have to put those in manually. Good seeing you, Cypher. Happy to have you on here because honestly, I'm happy you found out about me because I've been enjoying following you. Oh, I see what you're saying. But yeah, it really depends. Okay, so we're gonna need to. That lamp was in the way. Basically, for those wondering, other entities are like when you bring in a map from another game. If the model isn't what's called a static map. These have to be loaded in that way. So I don't want that there. That's in the shot. So I would rather just not have it at all. So we're gonna have to add. We might add in some stuff behind him, depending on the original scene we're basing it off of. Fuck. I may need to. I'm just gonna close all this up. Okay. So we have the scene. Have some better lighting. That was key. In this case, that was insanely key because it was not as well lit. That looks even better. That looks even better. So we're gonna put in a chair. I would do Breen chair. That would actually be the default I could go to. But honestly, whatever floats your boat. Lord of the Rings though, nah. Okay, so we got a bunch of options. Those are jibs. I don't need that. What the hell? What's that from? Fortunes. There's a bunch. Okay, no. Office. That's too simple. I can never choose. Oh, for fuck's. I'm just gonna sort by type. Or sort by mod. No. No, I don't think that works. Okay, now it's going through everything. So, oh, Tycho. Okay, I see what those are from. Poker Night. Well, that looks weird. Oh, that isn't too bad. Okay, I know it's Breen's chair. I'm just gonna use it. Actually, no. One look at it, like the texture is being so low res, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. No. God, I am just too choosy. I think that'll do. Yeah, I'll be fine. I was being too picky, I guess. Okay, so this is the scene itself. If you remove the camera, so I'm gonna first need to push this down a bit, and I might raise it up a bit unrealistically. It all depends on G-Man when he sits in this chair. Oh, that lighting change really does look good on it. Okay, so I know this is not accurate to the actual scene. I'm gonna have to. You know what I'll do?